this is what we're working on tonight. This is my Angemon figure standard rise build. I have not built this before, of course. This is the first time I'm doing this in a while. I haven't built a Digimon model kit in a while, so this is probably going to take me a while. I'm saying a while way too many times, but it's going to take at least 3 to 4 hours, I'd imagine. So, hope you guys are ready to literally sit here and watch me fiddle with my thumbs, because that's exactly what's going to happen today. But yeah. How did I lose? Hey there, cat. Cooking like a chef from a 5-star Michelin. Fall, this hard. So, it's been a while since I've done this, but typically what ends up happening is I have the model kit here to show you guys. I have this up here to remind you guys what I'm building. And I am currently streaming on Twitch and TikTok. So if you guys wanted to come by either or, I'd appreciate it. If you guys are on TikTok, I would super appreciate just a couple spammed likes here and there. It helps boost the channel up and helps give me more of a possibility to grow on TikTok, and that's really all I'm asking for. If you guys can just send a couple likes here and there, I'd appreciate it. You'll see the like go up eventually, hopefully. Get your tinker on, King. Thank you, JC. So that's the plan. Hope you guys are ready. Maybe I should put a light here. Let's see here. Maybe a light would help out. Same for you. Let's see. Maybe a light would help make life a little bit easier for you guys. Baby, love you like I do. Okay, while the light's plugging in and connecting to my computer, should be on. There it is. There we go. Is that too bright? Does that make it a little bit easier? I don't know if it does, but we'll see. Maybe it might be a little too much. We'll figure it out. This is what we're working with today. This song always hits the feels. True. This was like one of my favorite back in the day. Especially this specific version of it. I used to listen to this one all the time. Thank you for all the likes, cat. No. How many of you guys have seen Digimon before? How many of you guys are fans of Digimon? That's my quick question for you all. Wedding dress. Figured out how to change my name color. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, Chris? Hell yeah. Are you a fan of the original one too? And there's a lot of intricate parts to this one actually. There's not a lot of runners, so this shouldn't be that long of a build actually. I'd like to think anyways. Actually, if anything, I feel like there's less runners than there should be. Is this supposed to be super small? I guess I'll find out. Since the beginning, the little Digipet Tamagotchi thing. Ooh. You know, when I was a kid, I had one of them. Like the original ones. But I was super small. Or rather, it was super small and I was really young and I didn't really know how to play it. And I lost it as a kid. I was very sad actually. Didn't even know. Now as an adult, I have quite a few that I bought in recent years because they came out with so many new ones. But I still don't have that many. But I also have like Digivices and some more of the collectible Digimon stuff that's available. Oops. My cousins used to battle them at church every Sunday. Ah, that's so cool. When I was in elementary school, it wasn't that popular. Like Digimon was a thing, but then at the same time, everybody was into Pokemon instead, and so there was a very, very small selection of people who were interested in Yu-Gi or not Digimon like I was. Heather Herman, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. All right, so we have a little warning sheet here. Unfortunately, it's in English and Japanese. Cool. Recommended tools. Okay. Finding parts, cutting out the parts. How to apply. Wait, there's water decals in this? Holy shit, that's new to me. Thank you for the 1,000 likes, cat. Damn, there are water decals in this? That's wild. Actually, this is my first time encountering water decals for a model kit. Like, I know they exist, but they're usually on, like, Digimon kits. Auto-tune. All around, you can do no wrong. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? This kit does not have water decals. This only has regular decals. So I will not be using water this time around. But I guess they put this as like a general assembly sheet. Or like for like every model kit in general. So what are water decals? So these stickers, these are normal decals, right? Water decals are the ones where you soak it in water first, and like a temporary tattoo, like how you would put it on your body and then you let it transfer over to your body. Water decals transfer over to the model kit, and that's how you put the decal on. Respectfully, you're very attractive. Thank you, appreciate it. I like building Gundams. Oh yeah? How many Gundams have you built? My elementary school banned anything Pokemon, so Digimon was our loophole. Did they not give you any type of problem for bringing in Digimon though? I feel like they'll be like, oh, that's still Pokemon. And then you would like, you would rebuttal, but then there's no way you could typically do that. This. Oh. This looks awesome. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put these boxes over here to the side. You guys shouldn't see them too much in this. Now, one thing that I haven't done is I actually should probably get some type of mat to build stuff on top of, but I have yet to do something like that because I'm kind of lazy. Or not lazy, I haven't bought them yet, so I should be buying. There's a lot of instructions here. But for the most part, this is what we're building today. We are building Angemon from the original Digimon series. And then this is how it should look towards the end of the build. But we're going to start off with putting together all the small pieces. I've built like 13. Oh, hell yeah. Means you're a seasoned veteran. Oh god. Oh no. Is it lagging? Oh. I hate when this happens. Can you guys still see the stream? Because my OBS is not working. Or it's like starting to act up. My 3rd grade teacher used to take all our Pokemon cards and put them in her drawer in her desk. She took a couple hundred of my cards. She said she would get them back at the very end of the year, but got them all mixed up, so she gave them out randomly. Holy, That's happened to me before, where the teacher messed up all of our stuff. Like she took like my friend's toys and Game Boys and stuff like that. That's happened to us too. Hey there, Tamara. How are you doing today? Random, but you have a very cute nose. Appreciate it. Thank you. You know, I don't actually get that very much. I typically get the opposite of that. Most people tell me I have a huge nose and that it's very annoying looking. All right, so my OBS is actually about to crash, or it's in the middle of crashing. And so kind of annoying, but I don't think it'll go back up to normal. Thank you for the 1,000 likes, Heather Hernan. Basically, I have to restart the stream. I am sorry. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, my operating system is giving me issues. So if you guys don't mind waiting like 2 minutes, I'm going to restart it, and the stream should come back up like how it is right here, and you don't have to leave the stream. But give me a minute to restart it. So I'll be right back. Give me a bit. All right. Are we good? Sorry about that. For context, my the program that I use to stream, it's been acting up a lot, and I don't really know why, but basically it freezes. And when that happens, I actually can't access anything on the program, meaning that I can't change scenes, I can't change the title or anything, or change the audio. So I had to close out the program to reset it. So that's what I did just now. But thankfully, it worked without a problem, and that we were able to get onto the stream without an issue. So thank you guys for waiting. All right. Let's build this model kit then, shall we? For starters, we need a D2 and A3. Talk about the flash styles quick. Usually it takes a lot longer, and so I'm very glad that it did not take longer than it usually does. Anything for you there? Thank you guys. I'm sorry. I do have a little bit of indigestion because I just ate dinner not too long ago. You're the only one for me, and 4. We put this 1 through 3, 5. Makes you fall in love with me. Alright, let's see here. D2. It should be here somewhere. Oh, D214. Oh. This is D2. Okay. For you here. Alright, there's a lot of tiny pieces here, and I have bad eyes, so I'm going to have to really get close to see everything. What did you have for dinner? So tonight I actually went to have hot pot with some of my friends. Those of you on TikTok aren't familiar with them, but my mods, Care Bear and Jiri, also have birthdays in the same month as I do. And so what we do is we actually all kind of celebrate together. Today is actually Jiri's birthday, by the way. So give a happy birthday message to Jiri if you can. And we all just kind of celebrated together. We got hot pot, all you can eat. And with the way all you can eat hot pot works is we definitely stuffed ourselves like crazy, and I'm very full right now. For anybody who's interested in knowing, I turned 32 recently. I'm dying. Sorry, I need to drink water. But yeah. I should probably put the stream on makers and crafting. Set game makers and crafting. Old as fuck, I know. I'm sorry. Thank you for 2,000 likes, Heather. Outside it starts to pour. Alright, so one thing I'm really bad at for this stuff is trying to make sure I cut the pieces so that there's no residue. Not very good at this. It's only the first piece, guys. It's only the first thing that I cut, and I'm already having issues. Now, so let me. I've been taught by the greats to just kind of like smooth it out with your fingernail if you can't get in there. Happy birthday as well to you as well. Thank you. My birthday was about 5 days ago, more or less. It was a very exciting time with me realizing that I'm one step closer to being called old on Twitch. Not like I'm already being called old on Twitch, but that's the thing. I used to cut with an X-Acto knife when I built models. Did you really? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very like super detail heavy or detail picky about this kind of thing, so I don't really care too much. But yeah, it comes out clean. Oh, where's your glasses? I'm wearing contacts. My eyesight is so bad that I can't actually not wear some type of correction when I get out of bed. So I have to wear one or the other, contacts or glasses. When I go out, I prefer contacts because it's just simpler. Because then glasses, they keep falling out of my head and off of my face and everything. And so contacts just makes life a lot easier for that. If it's snap fit, it probably doesn't need to be as precise. It doesn't need to be, but this is like the helmet itself, like the very top, like there's nothing that will snap onto this helmet. So I'm just trying to, buff out the imperfections a little bit. I was thinking about you. Happy birthday again to all the February's. You just make me want them all a bit, so I must sleep. All good, Arcana Haze. Have a good night's sleep. Thanks for dropping in tonight. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be streaming. I don't know yet. I didn't make the schedule, actually. But I will make a schedule sometime tomorrow morning or night. And we'll figure it out. We'll just play by ear. I have a lot to work on, too. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. I find a replacement. I swear now that I can't take it. Knowing somebody's got my baby. Now you ain't around, baby, I can't think. Should've got that ring. See your pretty face from my fingers through your hair, my lover, my life, my baby, my wife. Left me outside. Alright. I'm gonna snap on this hair. I like seeing the Gunpla ones people put on Reddit. They make them look more battle weathered. Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan of like the whatchamacallit the modified kits. Oh, strange. My TikTok live just kind of died. I'm trying to get my Usher on, but I can't let it burn. Wonder what happened just now. I got my payback. A11. Here it is. Did she pick up the phone? I wonder why my TikTok live just died all of a sudden. But my Twitch is still fine, and I don't know why. It just kind of died. You know, look at that. Let's see here. I didn't click anything either. It just stopped. It just stopped working. Strange. You're gone and you're kissing, you can give them everything. Alright, so it wants me to put this tiny little black decal underneath the visor on the Angemon. Oh, another level 8. Was that Yumabel? Only just a dream. What's up, Kim? Kim, did you see my message that I sent? Oh, all these technical difficulties will be the death of me. I've been losing sleep. I just saw it, yeah? Okay. Yeah, let me know. Wednesday doesn't really work for me. That's why I asked you if, like, Tuesday was better. If not Tuesday, if Thursday or something like that. Wednesday, I already have plans. Well, kind of have plans. But, like, also it depends on how long you want to, like, hang out for, too. If, like, you only want to hang out for, like, an hour or two, then Wednesday probably would work for me if you want to just grab boba or something. And I also kind of... Let me know, like, where you would want to meet up. Alright, I just put this tiny little piece on here. It's such a weird decal. It just wants you to put a tiny little black sticker right here. Like underneath the face. Sorry, I don't know. I needed to like... There we go. I needed to focus like right here. Come on, camera, focus up here. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I put like a tiny little black decal underneath the face. Tuesday can work. I start at 1:35 p.m. Want to have lunch or something? What time would you want to have lunch? Like before 1:35, you mean? But I'm not that old, young, but I'm not that bold. Huh. Why is TikTok Live not working? TikTok is being extremely uncooperative right now. There it goes. Let's say 11:45. I can skip first class or be late. Okay. What food you feeling like? Send me a idea of like where you are so I know what's around. Because then I'm down for anything. If there's anything that you want to go to as well. We'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. Yeah. If we're wondering about what food I'm feeling like, I'm down for... It's close to the piers. Okay. We could literally grab in and out. C121. I'd say something that won't take too long. 11:45. You have class at 1:35, so we have like an hour or so to eat. Grab lunch. Yeah, I can do that time. Little Italy's kind of close. Pick a restaurant you think would be good, and then we can just meet up there. Downtown, basically. Oh, okay. I'm down for anything, honestly, as long as it's not. I guess right now I'm not in the mood for like pizza. Anything aside from that. Welcome back, everybody on TikTok. I'm sorry about that. My TikTok live crashed on its own. I don't know what happened, but my Twitch stream was fine, but TikTok wasn't. But put this together. I low-key crave Korean food. Oh yeah? Is there a Korean food nearby you that you know of? Hater Flamings? Oh shoot. I wasn't hungry, but just thought of food and now I'm starving. I'm extremely full. Do you need a wife? Asking for scientific reasons. It depends. The wife would have to support me financially, unfortunately, because I am a self-employed small business owner. You hate us, we get it. Okay. You know, I didn't say it out loud. Okay, you can't just point fingers at me like that. Also, I apologize, but like, do you guys mind doing the whole like thing all over again? I'm so sorry. The likes really do matter in the stream, and even though you guys already sent several thousand initially, but my stream just died. So as you see, the bar just went back down to 0. I didn't need. There's one I want to, but it's not that bad. Kind of close to me too. What's your budget? I should be relatively fine for whatever, as long as like it's not like I'm not looking to spend like $50 on a single meal, if that makes sense. Wowo is always down for sushi. You're not wrong. I won't disprove that statement. Why are you my clarity? Far love. I'll support you. Thank you. Find a sugar mommy. Yeah, that would be the dream. I haven't had sushi ever since I'm in Cali. Oh yeah? C120. C120? Where is this? Hold on to a red parade. Oh, here it is. There's only one though. Oh, C120, C220. Okay. Oh my god, that's such a small, tiny piece. It's like literally the size of a thumbtack. It's even smaller than a thumbtack. Weird way to propose, but I accept. Hold on for a second. The way that pain, but the day bleeds into nightfall. Put me through it all. I'll DM you the address. Sounds good. For everybody out there on TikTok, again, I would super appreciate if you guys helped me reach my like goal. Currently at 0 likes, but it would be amazing if we could get to 50,000. Somebody to have just to know how it feels. Oh god, I dropped it. God, thank God I could see it right away. It was actually terrible. Used to be someone you loved. Close my eyes and it hurts sometimes. We're sending likes. Is it not working? It's not showing up on the stream. You can see the bar isn't going up for some strange reason. Maybe the thing's broken. Damn. You like fancy sushi or whatever? I'm down for whatever, honestly. Unfortunately, I'm not in the budget to be able to send more so. If the likes aren't working, then I don't know, maybe TikTok is like it hates me right now or something, but it's okay. Cuz I tried to test it out by sending likes through my spare account that's currently watching the TikTok live, and it's working through here. You never had trouble getting what you want. When it thinks you are never good enough. Alright guys, I just finished the first page. That's crazy. TikTok hates you like you hate us. Oh goodness. But you make me wanna act like a girl. Leave my nails and wear high heels for you. Alright, we're working on the body now. Not working for me either. I just saw somebody send likes though. Somebody's sending likes right now and it's working. I don't know who it is. I don't wanna fall in love. Huh. That's so strange. I see it working. TikTok just be glitching lately in general really bad. That's unfortunate. Might have to rejoin the live, maybe? It's not fair. Man, there's so many tiny pieces for this. Good, but you know it hurts. C115. For you. I just can't hold your hand. Alright, C15. But I don't wanna fall in love. I think I have a heart attack. I can't go high. C15. And there's no one else to blame. Let's see here. Is there no way for me to... Oh no, that is all that you guys can see, sadly. Okay, no, that's the best I can do for that one. Oh, I thought I could show more, but that's the most I can show. C1, C19. Baby girl, what's your name? Tell me why you a drink. I like pain. You know me. Big music napping boy, oh we. Another club, close at 3. We driving, we rolling, she rolling. How does this work? Gotta tell her how I feel. Gotta let her tell you song. We sent so many likes. TikTok decided to hate us. That's so strange that it doesn't work all of a sudden. Huh. I don't suppose you guys would mind if I restarted it again, would you? Like, yeah. Now I got you home with me. Howdy, what you think about that? I'll be in the gray Cadillac. Venomous, what's up, man? I'm doing good. I am yet again playing with tiny little pieces of plastic. I finally got that plugged in. Go ahead. Okay, I'll restart the stream one last time. I am so sorry, guys. Let's see if it works better this time. Designing an armored jacket? Yo. Alright, I'll be right back, TikTok. Give me 1 second. Get money, touch bitches, get money, touch bitches, get money, touch bitches. Let's see. What if I change the name of the TikTok live? Will it change it? Bartender. Oh, with her. Whole stadium in love. Now we got the whole stadium love like yeah. It looks good, but it's an omakase. Coincidentally, it opens on Friday at 11:30 a.m. Oh, my bad, Kim. I don't think I can do an omakase right now. Pretty trippy. Yo, let me see how it looks like when you're done. I'm excited to see. Man, TikTok is having troubles today for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't have this much trouble the last couple of days, and all of a sudden, I'm just getting all the problems. Like when it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow. How when you let her go? There it goes. Funny. All right, I restarted it one last time. Let's see if it works this time around. I know you love her when you let her go. PC 9, PC 8. Go. All right, sends likes to myself. Does it show up on the stream? Hoping one day you make a dream last. And it goes so fast. And it shows up. Okay, well, it works, supposedly. One day I can stand why. PC 8, PC 9. Oh, it's the sun when it starts to snow. Excuse me. Oh, God. High when you're feeling low. Only hit the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Thank you for the blessings, guys. Staring at the storm in the dark. They both empty feeling in your heart. Thank you for all the blessings. See you when it's all asleep. Never to touch, never to skip. Gonna put the joints in. This is for the arms. TikTok still hates me and my likes? That's so strange. Huh. Weird. I'm seeing that likes are going in. I can see Mabel's likes going through. I came out lurking for his sneeze. Appreciate it. C16. That's unfortunate. You know, it's okay. Maybe it'll work tomorrow. Maybe TikTok was like, "Oh, you guys are sending so many likes, you must be robots or something." So that's why they ended my stream too. Maybe. Hi, when you're feeling low. Just know I'm trying and my love is there. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. You know, for whatever reason, TikTok was like, no. Just saw a sushi place that does 80 sushi pieces, but it's kind of expensive. Kim, we only have an hour to eat, my guy. Look for something within the 20 to 30 range at most, okay? Hey there, Pears. How you doing, bro? Been a while. Hope you're good. Been grinding as always, man. Currently in the process of building this Digimon kit, but aside from that, doing all right. I mean, like, there's that. My birthday just passed. I am now officially 32 years old, so that's kind of wild. Yeah, we did my birthday stream like a couple days ago. It was like 5 days ago, actually. We did a donathon for my birthday too. Sorry to miss it. Nah, you're good. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It was a kind of a quiet birthday stream, honestly speaking. Not a lot of people came out for it. Happy belated birthday, I forgot. No, you're good, you're good. You said happy birthday on the day of my birthday, actually, I think. Or around there you did. D2, 15, 16, 17. D2, 15, 16, 17. D2? That's not D2. I found a place. Oh, yeah? Send me the deets. Oh, you already did, huh? My next is next month. Happy early birthday, Range. Thank you for the 1,000 likes, Nabel. Wait, is it the second one or the first one or the second? Okay, I was like, what is this? Digimon was a better TV show, to be honest. I agree with you. I liked it a lot more than Pokemon. I wanna see your body rock. Thank you for the rose cat. I wanna see your body rock. Oh, here it is. D2. Wow, it's literally tiny. All these pieces are super tiny. 15, 16, and 17. Wow. Okay. Literally, these are literally... I don't know if I'm even allowed to say this on TikTok without getting in trouble. These are literally nipples. Man's got separate pieces for his nipples. That's so wild. It's so small, I can barely... Oh my god. There it goes. It just fits just like that. Thank you for the heart puff, cat. I have to invite you for this lunch? You have to invite me for this lunch? Like... Let's say it's my belated birthday gift. Hold on, man. This looks like an omakase place. Hold the phone. The menu's on the website as well. What's up, Gabe? How are you doing today? It's not omakase, don't worry. Alright. The first thing I see when I click on it says omakase. Yeah. I like it. There's like the omakase experience or something like that. Thank you for the 3 roses, cat. Me sending likes to myself because I think that's the only way it works. Thank you, Nabel, for all the likes. Yeah, I can actually send likes to myself for some reason. Well, granted, I'm on a separate account. They probably do it during night shifts because they have so many menus. That makes a lot of sense. Get high for you, baby. I've been to the market and fly with my baby, yeah. Oh, how are you doing, Gabe? This is the last Super Bowl I'm going to. Wait, Gabe, you went to the Super Bowl? Like you actually attended it? Would y'all say this is a low emoji? Maybe. Okay, there we go. These pieces are so like literally these little gray pieces. I don't know if it's like focusing, but like I just had to input these tiny little gray balls into this guy's chest. Ready to get married now. Thank you. It's the haughty opponent character. God. Thank you so much for the finger heart, cat. Thank you for the first gift of 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many roses are going in there, but there's a lot. Thank you for the fire, cat. Thank you for the 8 roses, Heather. Also, thank you for all the likes, guys. We're almost at 2,000 likes now. And let me just send my own likes so it hits 2,000. Thank you so much for the love you, Heather. Inside. Link for the lunch menu. Sick. Lunch combo sounds great. Thank you for the donut, cat. Thank you for the... Is that a heart and an arrow? I don't know what that's called. Something with a heart and an arrow. Thank you. They're battling in TikTok for your... Thank you, guys. I feel very unfortunate that the likes are not going through, but I do appreciate the gifts. Thank you. Oh, another Trailblazer level 8. Thank you. Thank you for the 30 roses, cat. Oh my god, you guys are just going one after the other. It's just a constant flow of gifts. That's crazy. I don't wanna let you down, but I am hellbound. Oh, this is all for you. Don't wanna hide the truth. We still are made of greed. D218. That's the last tiny little piece. Hey there, Cynthia. How are you doing today? Thank you for the 2,000 likes, Mabel. I wonder why it doesn't let you send likes. I wonder if TikTok itself is like thinking you guys are like robots or something, and it won't let you send likes anymore. Because you guys were sending likes perfectly fine before it happened. I'm thinking of focusing on streaming when I'll move in Cali. Yo, for sure. Are you gonna have you decided when that's gonna be? And are you gonna do NorCal or SoCal? Because I thought you were originally doing SoCal. That's why I was so confused that you were up here. Def was me, fastest level 8 ever. Thank you, Arcana Hayes. Have a good night's sleep. Thank you again. Don't get too close. No need to thank me for all the likes. I know, but I do appreciate it. Also, it shows up on the screen, so, you know, it's easier to know now. C17. Oh, that's this piece. I'm in North Cali for validate my English level before applying for a school. Oh, really? When I'm gone, reach me when I'm gone. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 36 heart puffs, Heather. Gonna miss me when I'm gone, when I'm gone. Can I repeat for the player count? I think well, you would have to use like a whole different email and everything. I don't really know how it works. Oh shit, I dropped a piece. Ah, hold on, I'll be right back. I dropped a little tiny piece. Oh, thank God I found it. But I'll be in SoCal. Okay, gotcha. Right, because then you said you're gonna go to like, whatchamacallit? Santa Monica or something like that. 4 to 5 years at least. Hopefully starting around early September, late July. Ooh, shit. Sounds sick. Yeah, that means you can meet up with Kai too, because Kai lives in SoCal now too. God. How are people in chat doing? Actually, yeah. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys don't mind that I am chatting to 2 different chats at the same time. I know it's a little weird. Thank you for 48 roses, cat. Oh, oh, it feels like one of those nights. Let's see. Dual streaming to TikTok, is that new? I always do this actually. I've been doing dual streaming to TikTok most of the times I'm live actually. It's because I'm a TikTok live gaming partner too. So I've been trying to keep up with my streams on TikTok and Twitch as much as I can. Thank you for the... Is that a gummy bear? I don't know about you. She told me she wants to plan lunch with me too. You mean Bo? Thank you for the 10 finger hearts, Heather. Oh, I see roses. Are you guys fighting for top 1 gifter tonight? Thank you for the 12 roses, cat. Calling out arcade days. Instead of sleeping, yeah. We just like you. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh. I don't know about you. I'm feeling funny too. I think that's what she told me. Gotta ask her again. I'm down. If you guys can figure out a day. Thank you for the 50 roses, Heather. Finger hearts. So in TikTok, the currency or like the gifts in TikTok are different than they would be here. In here, they're very standardized to like bits and stuff like that. TikTok has like numerous different types of gifts, like all the random things that I've been saying, like gummy bear and like the finger hearts and the heart puffs and stuff like that. They're all different types of gifts. But then, I guess you could say numerically, their values are all different as well. Some gifts are worth more than others too. Thank you guys for all the level 14 or not level 8s tonight on Star Rail. I super appreciate it. Because Let me see. Let me look at the stream. We're actually, I think, if we get at least 2 to 3 more people to level 8, I can afford most of the chair, if not the whole chair. Like if I were to get like a used Aeron chair, it's very possible. Thank you guys, honestly. This is honestly crazy. Do you choose what they are? Does everyone have their own? You get to choose. Like if you want to just look at it for, if you're curious, if you go on TikTok and you click on like my live, you'll see like if you wanted to send a gift, there's numerous different types of gifts you could send, but each thing has its own value. And there's a lot of gifts that are the same value, but then they're different. They look different. So when they pop up on stream, it'll look different too, and it shows up too. Thank you for the 5 roses, cat. Where does this go? This goes here. So go through the darkest of days, swinging the heartbreak away, never let you go, never let you down. Oh, it's been a hell of a ride, driving the edge of the night, never let you go. Oh, knife. Don't you give up, nah, nah. Thank you for the 5 roses, cat. Thank you for the 20 roses, Heather. Let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you. Let me love you. C11 actually. Oh wow. Yeah, it's their way of trying to, I guess, build the interaction between viewer and streamer, because then with the different types of gifts, it adds a little bit more of like variety to the streaming process, and that's kind of why they do it. As far as I can tell, my TikTok manager has told me about it before, and then the stuff he's told me, it's like not too different from what the public actually knows. So, yeah. Also, I've gone through 2 or 3 TikTok managers since I've been signed on with Twitch. Kind of interesting. They've been trying really hard to revitalize their live program too. So recently, actually, I've been in meetings with my TikTok manager to try to grow on TikTok again, because I've kind of fallen quite a lot, actually. Ah, there it goes. I made a neck. All right, the right arm B16. Never let you go, never let you go, no, never let you go. Waiting for the next patch for Honkai Impact. Ooh. I haven't played Honkai Impact in like over a year now because I've been really lazy. I'm too lazy to do dailies, and that's why I barely play mobile games. Thank you for a finger heart, Heather. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you. Let me love you. Also, pretty random for those of you who are new in TikTok and in Twitch. If you didn't already know, I actually do own my own small business, and that's something that I've been working on for the last year. And also, that's kind of like where all my income comes from. So if you guys ever wanted to check it out, I would super appreciate it. It is called WoWoCo, WoWoCo, and I sell stickers like these bad boys on the website. I recently dropped my latest Lunar New Year set of designs, and I'm really hoping they do well. I'm not gonna lie, because I spent quite a bit to get these made. But yeah, that's something that I like to talk about every now and then. Now somebody's got my baby. I ain't around, baby. I can't think. Should've put it down. Should've got that ring. I can still see it in the air. See your pretty face from my fingers through your hair, my lover, my life, my baby, my wife. Outside, know that it just ain't right. C119. You'll have to spend money to make money or do great. Thank you. Thank you for the 4 finger hearts, by the way. I'm doing my best. I started my excuse me. I started my business back in May of 2023, so literally just last year. And since then, I kind of pulled all of my existing income into it. So quite literally, it's been a uphill battle because savings are non-existent now, unfortunately. But I am optimistic about it. I've been working very hard. Hopefully, it'll translate into profits in the future in order to build back my savings at the very least. Do you sell earrings or just rings? I only sell 1 ring. I don't have any earrings yet, but the rest of my stuff is like stickers and whatnot. If you wanted to check it out, Kim, the website's right here. Oh, hold on. WoWoCo. If you wanted to just browse on through it. Will you come back? No one knows. I realize I was only just a dream. I'm gonna order something. Thank you, thank you. When you guys do order stuff, I do pack the orders live on stream when I can, as long as I'm live. With it gone and you're wishing you can give them everything. B1 1 and B1 2. B1 1 B1 2. I don't know if I wear rings well. I have big hands. I feel that. My other friend, he has really big hands too. Like my hands are big, but my fingers aren't that big. Pack with love and care. Oh, you'll see it on stream. Trust. I'll do my utmost best. Especially since when people buy on stream, I am very appreciative. Stickers not yet. When I move to Cali. Sounds good. Stickers is like the bulk of my products. The rest of it is like I have microfiber cloths and enamel pins. I have air fresheners for cars. I have keychains and stuff too. So it's kind of what I got going on. It's only just a dream. Only just a dream. Oh God. It was only just a dream. This goes here and this goes here. I'm sorry if you guys can't see it. I don't really have the best awareness of where I am on the camera when I'm doing this kind of thing. I'm missing 2 herishers on my list. Wait, which ones are you missing? You already have so many. My goodness. Is this right? I really hope I'm doing this correctly. Well, this is the right arm, so yes, this should be right. So B14, B13. No new Fuhua, I didn't pull on it. Oh, the Fuhua Herisher. Herisher is sentience? God. When I was playing, there was only 3 Herishers out. And Herisher of Thunder was the last one that came out when I was playing. And then I stopped playing for a really long time because I got into Grand Blue Fantasy. I got extremely into Grand Blue Fantasy and I stopped playing Honkai. I mean, I was still playing a little bit, but I wasn't like following it as much as I used to. I say you won't let go. Breakfast in bed. It's on your head. A5, A6. Your shoulder. So hold it. I fall in love with you. You're down for that sushi place I found? If yes, I'll make a reservation. Yeah, I'm down. Let's go for it. Also, let me know if you get any news with Bo. Oh my god. I keep dropping things. I keep dropping things by accident. Just say you won't let go. I wanna live with you. When we're ghosts, you're always there for me. And I needed you the most. I'll DM right now so I don't forget. Sounds good. I used to not be able to load Honkai Impact on my old phones. Now I ended up going straight to Genshin after Star Rail. Going after Genshin and Star Rail. Ah. So like Honkai Impact was like genuinely one of the most like storage heavy games that I ever had and like system demanding. And so like I barely was able to have like I was barely able to run that game. I even had like optimized phones for gaming and I couldn't do it. I was gonna order a phone case, but you don't have mine available. So fun fact: the phone cases, the clothing, and some of the more like bigger ticket items that are on my website, those aren't fulfilled by myself. What that means is I don't actually have those in stock. Those are made by like the company I work with. So I don't actually pack that on stream. The only things I pack are like the stickers and the air fresheners, the microfiber cloths, the enamel pins, and like the peakers and stuff like that. Those are the things that I directly handle because those are products that I made myself and I uploaded onto the website. Other stuff is on there is like made to order kind of products. So like the clothing and like the phone cases, it's dependent on what they have in the factories. So it's a little bit different for that. Oh god. It's for you and me. It's like the world's going around, doing just fine. To be alright. There we go. Made the bangle. Hey there, Shiki. Genshin got me back into Honkai. You know, I feel that. I was so surprised when Genshin came out because as a Honkai player, I was like, oh my god, there's a new game? And everybody was going crazy over Genshin Impact. Like, everyone in the world was like, oh my god, Genshin Impact is great. And I'm over here, and I'm sitting around thinking, I swear to god, some of these characters are literally just taken from Honkai Impact. Or like, you know, they're based off of Honkai Impact or something like that. And so I didn't really play Genshin at first because I was like, man, this is just like a repurposed Honkai Impact, but Honkai Impact is the gameplay is more fun. At least that's what I thought, in my opinion. And then eventually, Genshin Impact took over the world, and I was forced to understand that Genshin Impact was the superior game. Even now, like even after Honkai Star Rail came out, Genshin is still more popular than Honkai Impact. Like if you were to look on Twitch and to see how many people are playing Genshin versus Honkai Star Rail, there's way more people playing Genshin. But that being said, like their latest game that's coming out, ZZZ, I forgot the full name of it, but ZZZ, I'm really interested in that game too, because that game is like all about techwear, and I'm like, oh, that's like literally my aesthetic and bias, and like, oh, and before I just play that. Me, you, and Kat should be best friends. I appreciate you guys for coming in tonight. That'll be alright. Alright, we got the right arm done. Thank you for 1,000 likes, Kat. Oh, the light started working again. Throws us apart. It's hard to be alright. Be together after two worlds collide. Alright. You served us so hard it could have caused a crash. Swerved us so hard. Oh my goodness. This is what we got so far for this build, guys. We have the head, the body, kind of, and like the right arm. Why is the arm so long? Zenless Zone Zero. That one. Yes, I want to play that. I'm super interested in that one. I didn't know anything about Honkai. I started with Genshin. See, that's the thing. Most people did start with Genshin, right? Genshin was like the one that everybody was super into because that was like the one that was mainstream. But Honkai Impact Third, that game was out before COVID. Like I was playing that a while ago. Zenless Zone Zero. Ah, I'm so interested in that one. When I go back to my island, I'll have to pass my driver's exam. Cough, cough. I kind of drive illegally on my island. Oh, do you? Why don't you just pass your test here? Baby, I know that you still love me. Baby, I love you too. I'm more focused on combat style and character design. I personally really like ZZZ's character design, but I know nothing about their combat, so I'll see for myself for that. The way I do, cause I'm still in love with you. B10, B19, B11, B9, B10, B9, B10. And a waifu with a long katana. Raid in May. Not many countries will allow a driver's license transfer if it's from the US. Kim's from Tahiti though. I don't know how that counts. My Tahitian friends try to convince me to stay in SF. Dude, SF is expensive. Know that you still love me. You ever take your fish for a walk? Oh man, I go everywhere with my fish. It's too bad though, because the fish couldn't survive, so it died as I took it everywhere. Feel the way I do, but I'm still in love with you. C219. There we go. The door. 3 to 6 times the cost of LA. Yeah. Thank you for the 1,000 likes, Heather. Know that you still love me. I love that. I love you too. That to take it better. I'm found in you. Way I do, but I'm still in love with you. Say that I love you too. Me trying to figure out how this connects. There it goes. B14 and 13. Oh, sorry. Some words are deemed inappropriate by TikTok standards, and so it'll automatically get filtered out. And I don't know what you write, so I wouldn't know what you wrote, and it wouldn't show up. So I'm sorry. 13, 14, 13, 14, 13, 14. There we go. Is that GMK rainy day? Yes, it is. I'm surprised you could tell from the tiny little glimpse of it on the top. PGR already got a waifu that I wanted. Fair. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the 2,000 likes, Kat. I don't know how it is in Cali, but in Michigan, I had to get a US license within a year of living in the US. I don't know, honestly. Paris is starting to take first place as the most expensive world in the city, or city in the world because of the Olympics. Is it now? That's kind of crazy. Sorry, my mouse is giving me a little bit of issues. There we go. I have GMK Botanical R2. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I genuinely don't know much about GMK sets because I only own 3 myself. And after I bought those 3, I stopped I stopped looking at sets so that I could stop myself from buying more, if that makes sense. So I never really paid attention to other sets aside from the ones I already own. Meridian R3, but A103. Yeah, I personally don't actually know how those would look. Oh god. It collapsed on itself as I was trying to close it on the thing. 5 boards in total? I personally have 3 boards. I have this board, which is the Tomo X Monoke. I forgot the number. Tomo X Monoke board with my GMK Rainy Days. I have a D65 from KBD Fans, which I use my GMK Metaverse on those. Metaverse 2. TGR Tomo. Yeah. Sorry. Oh god. There he goes. Oh my god. Where are you from? What time is it? It is currently 11 p.m. 11:09 p.m. I am from California. Broken instead, then we can learn to love again. I've been written in the stars of our... Wait, did I cut the wrong ones? I did cut the wrong ones. No wonder why. Oh, no, I didn't. No, 13, 14? It's... 13 is... this one. It goes in like this. Oh, there we go. That's why I was confused. There we go. And then I need to cut out 15 and 16. They multiplied the transportation tickets by 2.5, and sometimes it's worse. For Cali, it's more of a residential ID card than the driver's license. Just depends on how often a person drives around. One of my friends has lived for 3 years since moving from Canada, still no driver's license. Oh, so it's more like you just need the ID then, right? The identification. Ads moment. I didn't hear what you said because of ad. Oh, okay. So I only know a little bit about keyboards because I only built 2 keyboards myself. I have the GMK Rainy Days on my TGR Tomo X Monoke, and I have the GMK Metaverse 2 on my D65 from KBD Fans. That's all I have. I never really had... No, sorry. I was very new to it, to keyboards in general. A good friend of mine basically taught me a little bit about keyboards, and then he helped me like pick out or like learn about what kind of like switches and keys that I would like to pick out. And then I picked it out, and he taught me how to build my board together with me. But then overall, I never really looked too heavily into keycaps and whatnot. COVID-19 year? Exactly, yeah. It was like the past 2 years, 2 or 3 years when I got into it. But I only have so much. 6 p.m. in Australia. Yeah, it is 11 p.m. here, so it's kind of late, a little bit. Thank you for the 10 roses, Heather. The residential license is just for ID, and they prove their residence there. That makes sense. I have a friend who still has like a Washington license, but he's been living in California for a while now. I have a few friends that are like that actually. Thank you for the follow, Plastic Bits. Appreciate it. 11 a.m. here. So 2 hours ahead. So you're Central Time? I gotta go clean the grass and cut the dishes. Have a good night. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Kat. Thank you so much for dropping in. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. I will see you next time, hopefully. And thank you guys for all the likes. We're literally at 10,000 out of nowhere. I've been so fixated on trying to reply to everyone. 11 here in the West Coast? Yeah, it is currently 12 p.m. Not too crazy. Oh, wow. I told you how it meant to me. Oh. See you next time, dear. Thank you. Catch you next time. You know, in Washington, they only smog your car once. Really? Wait, what? Is it just not required? Can I send a link of my board? You can send the link, but then my Autobot will most likely time you out for it. But you can send it, and I'll be able to see it if anything. B112. Where's B112 at? Do you remember when I said I'd always be there? Ever since we were 10, baby, we were out of the playground playing pretend. I didn't know it back then. Now I realized you were the only one. Oh, you know, only one smog test ever? We have to get those done once every 2 years. Yeah, that's why I was so confused. My legs are leaving without me, so I have to go catch. Sounds like a plan. Somebody pinch me. You can add turbos or test pipes and never worry about whether your small guy gives or crap or just cares about the actual emission readings. But then that's wild because in Washington, the with all the nature and everything in Washington, it's like you would think people care more about the emissions. What if I whisper it to you? You can whisper it to me, but right now I don't really have a lot of space on my on my desk to be able to like navigate to look at your link. To show it grow all together the feelings we had before. Like we were so innocent. Pray for all your love. In Michigan, I never did a smog test. Really? Is it just a California thing? Somebody pinch me. A10. To be my baby. Girl, you mean that much to me. We're lighter than air. I don't wanna come back down. What we have. Love is so unpredictable. The sky was taken open. I'm working on the hand right now. Oh my god, there's so much. It's so hard to get in there to cut. Squeeze you, somebody pinch me. Fell in love with my best friend. Oh my god, that actually was a little scary. love with my best friend. I said I'll always be there. Ever since we were 10, baby. Oh, it was somewhat expensive. How much did your board cost you? My board combined, like total, I think mine cost me like 1,000 or so to put it all together. PC 16. $380 with shipping and tax. Is that just the board itself, or is that the keycaps and the switches in as well? Taking a quick warm shower, too cold? You're good. Yeah, it's pretty cold out here right now. Not to mention, ethanol is a map tune that can run on any car, and its emissions are so low they're negligible. The world we live in. CARB tends to go after the wrong people and not the actual big polluters. In my opinion, smog check can be abolished if the car is a hybrid or electric. Gas-only cars should get tested regularly, though. I agree with that. Just the board with keycaps around 700 plus. I feel that. My TGR X Tomo was 550, just the board alone. Trying to build up past that was a lot rougher though. Oh my god, there's so many stickers that go in this one piece. A16. This one. Literally all the decals go in this one hand. Ironically, I was in SF today, Kim, actually. Speaking of keyboards, I wanted to get the Yuki AIM keyboard, but it ran out of stock. I've never heard of that one. AIM keyboard? Is it like meant for FPS? I'm scared to get a custom keyboard because I play Osu. Dude, I feel like people who play Osu usually get a custom keyboard though. I need number 4. Oh my god. So if you keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans. Alright, 4 goes right. Oh my god, I don't actually know how this looks like. So 4 goes on the knuckles. Huh? Holy shit, this is so confusing. I'm not supposed to be awake, but just saying hi. Thank you, Alex. Hope you're doing well. Please get some sleep. Everything. Apparently, this goes right here. Just like that. There's love in the photograph. Memories for ourselves. Number 5 goes on the thumb. Oh my god. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans. My god, this one wraps around the thumb. It's such an interesting decal. So you can hurt me. Oh my god, okay, that's so confusing. Well, not confusing, it's just, it's so tiny that I don't really know how it's supposed to look when you put it on. I don't get how this looks, oh my god. Back to sleep I go. Good night, Alex. Thank you for dropping in for a bit. Let's see here. Do you even notice me at all? That's not how it's supposed to look. Invisible. Wait, what? Does it go in here? Oh, it goes in here. Okay. That makes more sense. With my arms out wide, send me by. Ah, it folds over. Ah, my god. Okay. Give me a time. You don't even notice me at all. Sorry, this one decal was so confusing to me because I didn't know where it was supposed to go, and I finally figured it out. So, they're so weird, but okay. Doesn't look that cool, but it works. Did I tell you about one of my classmates? She's a Taiwanese and she was low-key interested in me. Oh, yeah? Hey, yo. Getting a girlfriend in the 3 weeks you're out here, or 5 weeks you're out here? Crazy. I forget. How old are you again, Kim? 19? Or are you 18? 20? I forget. Don't want to rush my purchases in case a better, newer model comes out when I move to Cali. The Wu-Ting one is good. I like Wu-Ting. What the future reserves for us? True, 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 true. I mean, honestly, my custom keyboard, I made it with the intent to never have to buy another one again. But who knows when I feel like buying another one. There's you go, many taps later. Now you're above 11K. Thank you, Alex. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping in. Did I tell you she's a Taiwanese? Jokingly said to all my friends who joined us at the bar, he's my husband. Oh yeah? Oh, you're 24, Kim? Shit, my bad. I forgot. I remember Yume saying like, dude, Kim's young. Kim's young. I'm like, oh, okay. But she says that about everyone. And I'm like, man, she said that about Kai, and Kai was 18 when she said that. So I was like, I thought you were closer to Kai's age. I need your love, transform me right back to start. I don't know. What's up, Jarrell? Lost in your mystery, caught up in your gravity. Don't know how I got such a hold on me. Anyone under 30 at this point is young, bro. It really be like that. I'm so sad. Caught up in... What's up, Nolan? Caught up in your gravity. I hate decals, guys. These tiny little monsters of stickers will be the death of me. The only reason I don't do model kits more often is because of these tiny little stickers that like plague my model kit building experience. Because these tiny little decals and my big hands cannot keep up. I wouldn't fly away. I think that I need your love. Let's go right back to start. Lost in your mystery. Thank you for the likes and bell. No, under 26 and they still have those cute pinchable cheeks. 19 forever. I'm barely young. No, you're 22. What are you talking about? All right. I finally finished that piece. All right. B111. People think I'm younger than 24. I always have to show my ID. It be like that, man. Granted, you're buff as shit, but you know, you still got the face. You got the face. I only remember from the picture you sent me a long time ago, but you got the face. Helpless control, never let me go. How old did you think I was if you didn't know I was close to Richard's age? Oh, if I didn't know you were close to Richard's age. Okay. I was about to say, man, if you hang out with Richard, you're most likely closer to his age and my age. And I'm younger than Richard. So I thought you were either in between Richard and I or the same age as Richard. That's what I initially thought, like real talk. But if I was gonna like base off of just looks alone, I don't know, man. I'd like to say that I thought you were closer to my age for sure than Richard's. I assumed you were probably 30 to 31. But also, it's because I had the pre-existing notion that you were Richard's friend, and I was like, there's no way you're like 22. Because everybody that hangs out with Richard and Matt is usually closer to our age. Not everybody, but like whenever I do hang out with them, it's always that case. I've met a lot of people through them. Every single time I meet someone, they're usually around my age. We old. It's okay, man. I remember when I first met them, they're like, David, I thought you were younger. I thought you were like hella younger. And I'm like, God damn it. You're like a puppy. I'm like, motherfucker, Matt. He's like, dude, man, you got the hair, you got the young looking face, bro. Man, if I didn't know you, I thought you was 21, bruh. That's what Richard said to me. Something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what he said. And Matt was like, nah, dude, David, you're young. Don't worry about it. You K-pop looking ass, man. Look at this guy. Something like that. You can tell, right? You can tell by my intonation. That's exactly what happened. Lead you by my side. Every time you touch, I kill the static. So reach for the sky. That's what my money from Chinese New Year. Then where's my money from Chinese New Year? I'm not married. I can't do that yet, you know. Arms are my castle, your heart is my sky. You wipe away tears that I cry. Well, good in the bad times, we've been through them all. You make me cry. Arise when I fall. Cause every time we touch, I feel this feeling. Every time we once, I swear I can fly. That term was 100% used when I met. Every time we touch, I feel the static. Man, forget that. It wasn't just that. It was like, oh my god, man, we have the special guest WoWoBuilds here. Watch out, guys. Man's important and stuff like that. I was like, God, fucking. You know what was even more funny? My fucking god. I was like walking around and then my friends walked up to me and stopped me and he was like, yo, is that wowowong? And then I looked at my friend, he was wearing a silver wig. I was like, bro, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, man, I'm cosplaying you. I'm like, fucking A. I put on my WoWo cosplay, you know? I'm like, motherfuckers, man. Everyone's antagonizing me. Every single one of them. God damn it. Somewhere far away, I want you back. I want you back. Damn, am I putting this on right? There's so many angelic bands on this guy's arm. At night when the stars light up the room, I think to myself, talking to the moon. I definitely thought David was like a big time model when I first got introduced. My god, not even, man. What? In hopes of on the other side, talking to me too. Pretty girl Steffi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Talking to the moon. My friends love to troll me. It's because like at the event that I was at, I was invited as a special guest because I wasn't even invited per se. I literally signed up under their influencers like sign up program and I was like, "You think I'll get this? You think I can get in signing up as an influencer?" And then my friend was like, dude, why not just try it out? And I was like, okay. So I signed up and I got in. So I got a free badge to the con. And then my friends were trolling me. They're like, damn, dude, look at that. Is that David? Is that wowowong? Look at this guy. Man, he's a special VIP. And I'm like, I just wanted the free badge, man. This is the life. I just sent you pics of me now because the first one was me at 16. Damn, that was you at 16 back then? Damn, look at this guy, buff as shit. Oh, hell. Dude, you look like you could crush me. Hold up, you got even more buffer since the last time I saw a picture of you. Kim, teach me the ways. How do I become cool like you? God damn it. Every night I'm talking to the moon. Still trying to get to you. Opposites on the other side, talking to me too. Talking to the moon. Ooh. I don't wanna be left behind. And I'm not on gear, just hard work at the gym and occasionally some heart tears. Heart tears? No. Kim, no. Other half. I'll spend most of my lifetime, catching my breath, letting it go, turning my cheek for the sake of the show. This is my life. Kim, do you normally do calisthenics? Or do you have like dumbbells or anything at home? Or like a bar or something? Getting rejected or friend zone? I know, but blah blah blah. They all crawled back to me. My guy. Rest of my time. Where's my buffer? Where'd I put it? Where did I put the buffer thing? This isn't the right one. Rest of my time. Catching my breath, letting it go, turning my cheek for the sake of the show. This is my life. Was supposed to be right. Catch my breath. I ain't got time for that. It's okay, Kim. I understand the feels. I too am in the same boat. Not exactly, because I've been doing the opposite. But I am in the same boat. I just need to lose weight. Letting my breath, letting it go, turning my cheek for the sake of the show. I go gym and diet. Well, I've been trying so many diets when I was in my teenage years. Yeah, you've always been big, like aesthetically big, like buff big, as far as I could tell from the pictures. Catch my breath. There's so many things. I think I finally finished this arm. Holy crap. This arm took forever. There we go. My breath. Catching my breath, letting it go, turning my cheek for the sake of the show. Now onto the other arm, but the other arm's done already. When's the next time you're down here? I don't know. Honestly, maybe not until like May or June, because right now my March and April are extremely packed. C13, C14. It really depends though. Like if I have like a specific reason to be down, like let's say for example if we planned like a shoot with like all the three of us, you know, Richard, you and I, or we had Matt join too and stuff like that, like a photo shoot, like I would have more of a reason to come down. But I can't just come down for like nothing anymore, because my time is like very specific. I need to focus up on like actually making income right now, which is why the Honkai Star Rail sponsorship has been so important to me, because it's been like the biggest amount of income I've been able to make recently. But like, I want to come down. I genuinely want to come down. I used to come down like once every other month. But then, like, you know, after I lost my jobs and I've blown through my savings starting my business and everything, like I have nothing left right now. So, like, to put into perspective, my credit card bill for this month is $4,500. And that's after me already putting as much as I could towards it. It was actually originally like 6,000 or something. And like the reason why it cost, like my credit card bill was so high, was because a good amount of it was because like flights and hotels and paying for cons, and then like quite literally for the products that I currently own, like I spent a good $1,000 to $2,000 recently. Like all these stickers that I made, or like even the hollow milfs, you know, those cost quite a bit too. Granted, you guys bought them all out like right away, so I was able to get my money back on a good amount of that right away. So it helped a lot. Just putting that out there. But everything that I've been, buying more or less, or like making it as far as products go, it all adds up. Like, there's more than just the stuff that you guys have seen. I have other stuff coming in along the way. Like, I have sticker books coming in the future too. I'm working on getting new microfiber cloths. I'm working on getting new air fresheners out, and I'm hoping to have another new product coming out soon. I'm just reinvesting most of my money into the business, but the problem is I also have very little for myself left over. So I'm very, very thankful for the Honkai's sponsorship, honestly speaking. Not so much I'm thankful for the Honkai sponsorship overall, but I'm thankful for you guys for pushing through so much with it to help me get numbers on it, because the amount that I'm getting from it is very, very helpful. Speaking of MILF, did you get the next shipment in already? I'm still waiting for it to come in. Touch me like you do, touch me like you do. But yeah, I'm just... I used to be able to come down to SoCal all the time, but now I can't justify coming down. Because, like, pretty soon, I actually need to buy a few more flights and hotels for other events that I got into. And that's just, like, that's at a chance for me to make money, too. Like, I don't always make money at events. Half the time, I'm either breaking even or, like, making just some over it. So it's a work in progress. For instance, the ring that I have right now, that I have on pre-order, I have to buy the rest of those rings by myself afterwards, after the pre-orders are done. So that's gonna come out like to another like 1,000 something for me. That I'm not looking forward to be honest. That was a gamble though. I thought that if I could sell enough of the rings that it would pay for itself. But then that didn't work out as much as I thought it would. Let me know when that comes in. I'll send more. Thank you. But anyways, that's just me, putting that out there. Like I want to come in. I want to come by. I want to come back down. I want to visit. I used to come down just to hang out all the time. And it's been a long time since I've done that. Why did I cut this piece out? Oh my god, I wasn't thinking. I did not need this piece. Oh no. PC2. We'll put that away for now. D116. B120, B118. 20 and 18. What's the average cost of a flight coming down here? Approximately $50 to $70. Typically more in the 70 range. That's like one way. So it'll cost me anywhere between like $120 to $160 for the flight alone. But then usually I fly into Burbank, and then getting a lift from Burbank to my friend's place is another $50 to $70. It depends on the time. So like you tack on another like $100 to $120 to that. So $270 to $300 for travel alone to go to SoCal. And then food and everything else is just, it's arbitrary. Those are numbers that just fluctuate on their own. Ways I can offset or subsidize the way is like by trying to get into more events or etc. Then I can kind of like, not subsidize, but like I can, if there's events or opportunities that I can go as I go down to SoCal, then it makes more sense for me to come down. For instance, going to Impulse was actually a very gray area event for me. I didn't have to be at Impulse, actually. There was really no reason for me to be at Impulse because I wasn't even at the booth, right? Because it wasn't my booth, really. My friend was just selling a portion of my stuff for me. I didn't have to be at Impulse. There was really no need for me to be there. But after not being in SoCal for over over like half a year, I was like, I do want to come and visit my friends and like hang out and like see people. So I decided to make the decision to come down to SoCal. The flights were cheap. They were like 50 something when I got them, so I was able to kind of justify it. Granted, I spent a lot of money on food while I was down there, more than I expected to. Because the type of person I am, it's like, you know, the people who help me a lot, if I see them and I'm hanging out with them, I end up buying their meals or something like that. So I spent more than I expected to when I was down there. But overall, it was an experience that I really enjoyed. And then like I met you, I met some really cool people aside like overall, like I got to actually like hang out without thinking about needing to worry about working, I guess you could say. I did do a little bit of um I tried my best to make use of my time there. Like when I wasn't at Impulse and I was at my friend's house, I was literally just sitting there working on my website or like the WoWo TCG cards. I made all of that while I was at my friend's house. Sorry, I'm like confused on how this puts together right here. This should go here, this should go here, this goes here. There we go. This is an interesting leg. Oh, hate it because I don't know why, but every time a girl's interested in me, it's either after she's going through a breakup or she tells me she's in an ending relationship. And it's just annoying. That sounds like a matter of circumstance, which is really, I understand how it feels. my my last girlfriend, she actually broke up with her boyfriend to be with me. Because then she didn't like her current situation and she was interested in me instead. And at the time I didn't really realize it, but then was not a very good thing. Would it be cheaper to fly into Ontario versus Burbank? The lift is more expensive, I think, to get to my friend's place. Like the only thing I can count on is the fact that my friends let me stay at their place for free, and I'm very thankful for that. Otherwise, it would be not feasible to come down so much. PC 14. 14? 14 on this one. Also, it's just better if they're actually just single, chilling, and vibing. It's true. It was more of a situationship. No, the girl I was with, we actually dated like normally. We dated normally for about almost 2 years, and then at the end of that, relationship, she was kind of she called it off because she was tired of she said I didn't pay enough attention to her. That's a long story though that I'm not going to get into right now. Overall, it just didn't work out. There was a lot of issues there. But she tried her best in our relationship. I guess better break up than just cheat, I guess. Oh no, she wanted to break up with her boyfriend at that point. Like she was like interested in me and then she broke up with her boyfriend and then like we went out on a date. So the order of operations was correct. The only I guess realistic issue with that was more the fact that like we got together the next day. Do you feel I'm pretty? Do I make you feel like cheating? Not really, cause oh, I think I found myself a cheerleader. I think I already have a rough idea. Yeah. I only had one girlfriend. She even told me she basically used me as her ex replacement, but kept trying to convince me she wanted to stay with me. But after that, she was behaving like a little puppy to me for like 3 months. I was losing interest after that, but she wanted to keep the relationship. That's a mood. B219. Tomorrow comes. Oh, B119. Whoops, that's right here done. Hey there, unlikely mention. Welcome to the stream. Tomorrow comes. I asked for a small break and heard the next day she was flirting with multiple guys at the club, so I just dumped her stuff out of my place. Sorry, man. Sounds like she wanted more of a stability in a relationship than being in a relationship with you specifically. That sounds like a lot of people too. In a whole year, I had to block 10 accounts on all my socials because it was her trying to get me back. God damn. She wanted to dump his ass for a long time. She met you. She dumped her boyfriend and got with you, correct? Are you talking about for me? What's Angemon from? Digimon. The anime Digimon. Oh, whoops. Oh no. This is not. Oh god. For me, it wasn't exactly like that, no. Actually, when I had met them, they were actually together, but then in public eye, they were not together. If that makes sense. Basically, they were dating secretly, and no one in the public knew they were dating, except for like a few people. And I met them, and I personally already knew that they were dating when I met them, but I never said anything. I just pretended not to know. And over time, I realized that like they were dating, but I still pretended not to know anything. And then that's when she started talking to me because she realized I figured it out. And then she was actually okay with him. So like they were still normally together at that time, but then she and I started talking just randomly. And then she would ask me for advice a lot. And then one thing led to another, and then after we started talking more, I was dating someone else at the time. Also, by the way, I was in a relationship. After some time, the girl I was dating, she and I broke up, and then she told me she was having troubles with her boyfriend, and then one thing led to another. I think like maybe a month after that, she ended up breaking up with her boyfriend, and that's when we got together afterwards. I never got into Digimon. I never had the channels when I was a kid. And the card game was worse than Pokemon, so it never got popular in my area. That's fair. For me, I never had cable. And so I personally was I was into Digimon more because I really liked the cartoon. And Digimon ended up being like my favorite fandom. So I actually have a lot of like Digimon toys and all that stuff. I had 3 horrible relationships from the start, so I never dated or tried since the last one. That's fair. Since my last ex, I haven't really been dating since. I've been more or less just focusing on my business and all that lately. Oh my god, this has a lot of pieces. Who would want to leave this K-pop looking ass? Man, I get that from so many people. And then I never actually looked like that in person. A9. I'm into model kits regardless of genre. If it's cool enough, I will build it. I feel that. I've built quite a number of different model kits on stream by this point, and I just buy stuff dependent on what I like. Excuse me. Oh, this one is it. Because I'm really into the Digimon fandom, I've bought most every Digimon model kit that I could find so far, and I've built all of them on stream that I have. Oh, I still have a lot more in reserves right now. I bring them out to build whenever a community challenge finishes for it, and then I build it on stream. But also, I'm not a like full-on builder, like fanatic. I don't do any type of painting. I don't airbrush. I don't build any master grades actually, I do have master grades. I don't build any perfect grades or anything. I just kind of build for fun. I just buy things that I think are cool and I build it. But I do have like some pretty like huge kits. Like I have a Strike Freedom MGX and I have a Strike Freedom MGX SD. Those are like my 2, I guess you could say, like most expensive kits at the moment. And then I have some other kits that I just are sitting on. Like I have a One Piece ship. That's not including my 40k backlog. I feel that. You are missing out. I'm content with what I'm doing right now because I don't intend to dive deep into like model kit building. I just kind of do it for fun. It's not like a main portion of my stream. It's more like a special event, I guess you could say. Like I like building them for fun, and since I built them anyways, I just stream it because I already stream like every day. I haven't used airbrush yet, but the painting is fun. Like eventually someday when I have like a bigger room, because I live in a very small apartment. That's why I don't have an airbrush or like paints and everything, because I don't have ventilation in here. I don't have good ventilation, and so eventually someday when I do have more space and everything, I would be down to like give it a shot. Because I used to work at a hobby store. I used to work at a store that sold these things, like the hobby kits and everything. But I lost my job recently, and now I'm just kind of building my backlog that I bought when I was still working there, And then, I just build for fun. This like my desk is so small, all I can really build are like these simple kits. But I have fun with it, so I don't really mind. Thank you everyone for reminding me. Sunflowers. I have all my kits I want in MG and PG, so I'm probably not gonna buy any more unless more Zaku 2 variants drop. Have you bought the Hello Kitty Zaku 2 the crossover kit? That's what I built the last time on stream actually. What do you normally stream? Honkai Star Rail? Actually, I don't. So I do play video games a lot on stream, but more often than not, I actually stream myself working most of the time. So I recently started my own small business in as a small sticker business, and that's what I work on the most. So I tend to be sitting here working on my brand. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where this goes. I think it should be like this. Is this the left leg or the right leg? Oh, it doesn't matter that much. This goes in. Stickers. I can get behind stickers. Can you do Gunpla stickers? I currently have a bunch of Haro stickers. I'll just show you straight up. I only have a few Gunpla stickers right now. So the thing is, while I do have a small sticker business, I'm not an artist myself. So basically, I started a sticker business because I wanted to do something in the convention scene because I like working conventions to a point, but I always wanted to build my own business off of Asian American representation. So my brand actually is mostly about like Chinese and Japanese mythology and all that stuff. But I have a lot of artists that I commission out to make stuff, and so like this is like one of my sticker designs that I have on my store. If you want to like browse through it, like this is the website. I'll just put it in there, and you can check it out whenever. But like, I don't know how to draw myself. I just started a business and I've been managing it. Like all the money I made from streaming, I reinvested it into my business. Do you have any Fudo Mule? No, I don't. Right now, I only have a few Gundam stickers, and I have the Haros, and I have Witcher Mercury, Soletta Mercury, and Mirin. That's all I have right now for Gundam stuff. Eventually, I'm probably gonna get Bear Guys in. The problem is, and I feel like you might understand this. It's like it's hard to sell Gundam stickers to it's hard to sell Gundam stickers to like the general public, so I have like a lot of different things. Fudo Myo is a Japanese Vajrayana Buddhist mythology. Oh, sorry, I'm not familiar with that one. Right now, what I have is I just started back in May, so I don't have a lot of designs. And because I commissioned the designs, it's kind of expensive to keep making so many. Right now, I have mostly like a lot of Chinese zodiac stuff. I have like a Nekomata or like a Kitsune. So I have like, this is my Nekomata. I have like the Shishi dogs, the lion dogs that like are in front of temples and stuff like that. I have the Baku. I have a Yatagarasu. I have a tape or a Tanuki. And then some of my favorites are like I imagine you're familiar with the four heavenly beings that govern like the 4 points, like west, east, north, south. So I have Byakko, Genbu, and all that too. So I have like Suzaku. Hey to Drixlow. Be right back. Sounds good. I have like Genbu, Seryu, and I have Yako. But I also have like a golden dragon, which counts as like the centerpiece, etc. And then I've just been trying to build up on like the designs. Yesterday for the Chinese New Year's, I used my traditional Yarrow sticks to do an I Ching reading. So funny enough, I am Chinese myself, but because my heritage, my family's lineage, actually, they're born and raised in Vietnam. So like our customs are very much a mix of both Chinese and Vietnamese stuff. So I never I never really learned a lot about Chinese culture as much as I did about like a mix of both Chinese and Viet. Really random, but like grew up completely in America, you know, super Americanized. So I learned a lot more from like watching TV or the internet and stuff like that realistically, or from school. I went to a bilingual school that taught in Chinese and in English, so I learned a lot from that too. I'm an orphan, so I have no family heritage. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, my parents were hell bent on trying to get me to be as Americanized as possible, actually. So I'm a big fan of mythology from around the world. I've been obsessed with learning about religions around the world. I have bookshelves of mythology. That sounds sick. I'm I'm how do I say this? So my overall goal was to build a brand based off of Asian representation as my main goal. But the problem is Asian representation itself is such a broadly loose used term, right? And what can I really feature in my like designs to, to really show that we're about like culture and etc. And what could I do that would be interesting? Like, what kind of designs could I make that would be interesting when I were to go to like anime conventions or to sell stuff online and whatnot? And so, with the rise in like Asian pop media and everything, like anime and K-pop and everything, and even just like regular movies and whatnot, have a lot of they use a lot of what is this? What's the word? They use a lot of references from like Chinese mythology or like Japanese mythology, etc. So I figured that the easiest way to grow was to start off with like beasts and characters and stuff like that. And that's kind of where I went with the whole idea. Starting off with the Chinese zodiac, because that was just something that it felt like it was very recognizable and something that I could use to kind of like push my brand forward. That's why my first drop was Chinese zodiac stuff, but then I've been trying to push into other mythologies and folklore. My goal is for people to like see my designs and be like, "Oh my god, wait, I recognize this from like an anime," but then it's not exactly the same as this. Like, I want people to recognize that a lot of the characters or the beings they see in like anime or like TV shows that they watch, actually have origins in like the history books, etc. There's no turning back. What? This goes here? Where's this supposed to go? Like Lubu and Three Kingdoms era, or just mythology like Buddhism, Confucianism, and Taoism? Right now, I'm going off of creatures first because creatures seem to be like the easiest to get. How do I say this? Attention, because my goal was to get my target market is pretty much families and children, if that makes sense. So like I started off with more like lovable creatures per se. That's why all the designs I showed you were more like cute on the cuter side. They're all like they're meant to be like chibi, cute, and PG friendly, more or less. But I do want to get into like the Three Kingdoms and everything like that. It's just that I'm trying to push into the market first, and also because I don't really have I don't have the funds to make all the stuff that I personally want. Like if it were feasible, like a lot of stickers that I wanted to make were like I wanted to make like Gundam Seed and Gundam Destiny and stuff like that, or like I wanted to make like I wanted to make like Asian weapons and stuff like that. But it's kind of harder to get a audience. Freerin is cute. You're right. Some other stuff that I've made. My prized design. My MILF sticker, which is not PG friendly, but more of a personal favorite. But, you know, it's stuff like this that I would make more of if it weren't for the fact that it's very niche. List of what is wrong. Because overall, my target market, like I plan to go to many like Asian festivals, like Chinese New Year festivals, Tet festivals, Lunar New Year stuff, Sakura Cherry Blossom festivals, etc., like Filipino Pistahan festival. It's there's a lot of different places I would like to try to sell my stuff at. So I'm trying to reach a broader market. I stand by what I said previously. I will show Freerin until the season ends. You should take me with you. I'm very resourceful, can pay for myself, and will be mostly distracted asking eccentric, esoteric questions to Randalls. Realistically speaking, I can barely afford to bring myself to anything right now, to be honest. The reason why I stream so much is because I'm a full-time streamer. Full-time entrepreneur at this rate. And the money I make on stream isn't a lot, but it is all I kind of have going for me right now. I don't have a job at the moment. I'm basically just self-employed. And it's been a lot of ups and downs, I'd say. I am very fortunate to have my community backing me up. But like overall, I am doing what I can. Oh. D11? What's this one? Are you planning on hitting WeBridge Expo in Vegas? I don't even know what that is. I'll check it out though and sign up. I know there are a certain buyer for any bull, deer, monkey, chicken, or rabbit type creatures. Thank you, Nolan. I don't want to travel alone out of safety, so if you got some bread, I can bake the loaf and you can catch my metaphor. I can bake the loaf, you catch. Maybe in the future. Right now, I'm barely able to keep up with myself. I do appreciate the offer though. If anything, I may like think about it in the future. Right now, I've got my hands full, just trying to figure out logistics for myself. Like for the month of March, I have like 4 events. So every weekend, basically, I have an event, and I'm going to be really busy. Oh my god. All I need. What events are in March? Solo traveling sounds nice and kind of and feels terrifying and anxiety-inducing. Trust me, it's really rough. Right from the start. Are you planning? Oh, music-based, if I recall. Music-based is definitely kind of harder for me. Granted, like most events, it really depends on if I get in. Wait, sorry, I'm confused right now. What in the world did I do? You're my satisfaction. If I disappear. Not even the fight to the galaxy. Wait, the heck? I think I've been putting this on wrong. D10? Oh god, I missed a few steps. Hater OP, how are you doing today? Also, I have anxiety issues from being homeless as an orphan, so that's also why I won't travel alone. I can relate, or not relate, I can imagine that, yeah. But that's also why I'm super resourceful. I have skills to get food and shelter in a random urban environment with only a copy of Pokemon Fire. Wait, what? That's quite a feat, actually. That's... Huh. Would you mind explaining that real quick? Why do I feel like this is wrong? That's why. This is supposed to be the back. Hold on. As I've been talking and doing this, I just realized I put it all backwards. Ugh. Probably not the right scene. Not for my stuff, no. Unfortunately, it's not the Wait, no, that is the front. Sorry, I'm like confusing myself. Beautiful. Oh no, I did put it on correctly. I'm just confusing myself. Okay, no, everything does look right. I was just majorly confusing myself. Sorry. Let me tell you what events I have in March first. So, excuse me. The first weekend of March, I have an event in Vallejo called Kawaii Fest. Second weekend of March, I have an event called Carrier Con in Alameda. Fourth weekend of March, I have a event called Modern Mouse, which is also in Alameda. And then fifth weekend of March, I have an event called Soccer Con, which is in Seattle. So I have 3 local events and then one I have to like travel for. That's for March. In April, I have 2 events in Vegas. And that's all I have for those. In May, I have nothing, unfortunately. So far, I have nothing in May. In June, I have nothing. July, I have nothing. And August, I have nothing. I only have stuff until, from the looks of it, I only have events until April. And I'm just hoping that I get into other events. Because events, you literally just apply for it and you just hope that they accept you. Call me beautiful. This is the right leg, so it does here. I built my entire life off of that. Seriously, when you turn 18 in American foster care, they just leave you at the courthouse. All I had on me was my clothes I wore to court and Fire Red. They drove me an hour away to a different city and left me in a shelter. I built my entire life off Pokemon Fire Red. Now I work for an ISP maintaining the interwebs for enterprise and private circuits overnights. I have a friend who does the same thing, actually. Vegas I could do. That's only a 4-hour Benjamin flight cost. Plus, I want to go to Vegas for shenanigans. Sorry. The me giving you guys information on like the events I'm doing wasn't for you to think about going to them though. I'm sorry. But I get what you mean. I personally already have like my like all of my own things to figure out. Like I don't have the it's not so much that I don't have the money. The money is another factor, but I don't have the mental capacity to bring in a person to work on me with this right now. It's just I'm like already struggling as is. I'm not gonna randomly show up to places I'm not invited to. No, I know. I just didn't want to make it sound like I was inviting as well, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's there's quite a lot. 13 and 14. I understand your events were an invite. Those are a U function. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah, it's for the most part. I was very. I was fortunate for two of my events, but in reality, the other two events that I'm at, those aren't even events that I personally got into. They're events that my friend got into, and she's sharing them with me. So if it weren't for the fact that my friend is like sharing their events with me, I would have even less to go off of. And so it's a struggle trying to get my stuff out there and get my stuff out there. And that's why I really need to focus more on videos for my brand and trying to get more online sales because that's really the only way I'm going to expand my brand, which is like through a lot of marketing, which I need to do more advertisements for or like actual marketing for. Which is probably what I should be doing instead of playing Power World every other night. This is why like I haven't played Power World in like a couple days because I'm trying to balance my my schedule a little bit more. You know, there's time for play and there's time for work. B23, B26. I've been thinking about the same thing for my idea. That's a mood. What is your idea, if you don't mind me asking? I'm waiting for Power to get PvP mechanics. I wonder if they'll get something like that. It would be cool. It would really embody the whole Pokemon battling vibe. Marketing, cries and wallet. I'm right there with you, man. I am right there with you. But I am very excited for your products, dude. Like the stuff you talk about, man, those are things that I wish I had the ability to pursue. And right now, like the things I'm pursuing is just stuff that I can do within my budget. And some of the stuff not within my budget, like the ring. That technically wasn't in my budget. But I did it anyways, just to take a gamble on it. Which, by the way, thank you guys for buying the ring as well and for supporting me with it because I personally like it a lot. Like I really like the ring, even if it's not gonna do well. It's it's still a product that I'm really like happy about. Oh, I think you're doing that very good. Not enough though. You know, I if I can't get it to a point where I can be able to make at least 1 to 2 sales a day as a start, it's gonna take a while. I'll be there when you call, pick you up when you fall. I'm finally at the colored pages, guys. Oh my god, it took a while, but we did it. We're at the colored pages now. Everything we've been through. B127. It's so easy. I'm trying to build a nonprofit para-church organization that's non-religious, specific to provide help to communities, like taking out donations and paying for people's medical bills. That sounds absolutely amazing, and I super stand by that with you. I really hope that you can make that a reality. That's a much better that's a much more better grandiose or not grandiose that's a much better idea than well, I mean, I guess you can't really equate things or like relate things like that, but then my goal is just to build more representation towards Asian culture and stuff like that. But like I also wanted to build a business that I could have fun with and like enjoy doing as a career. I'm happy to. You got good ideas. I want to see them succeed. I appreciate you, man. You know what's crazy also, Venomous? Recently, Birdie reached out to me, asked me if I wanted to collab with him in a way or like work with him in some sort of way. And I was like, dude, that's sick. But it's definitely far off in the future at the moment. But it is nice to talk about. Not collabing in terms of like products, but just like business venture. You love me the same. I don't know if I can do it per se right now with my current struggles and the inability to get myself out there, but we'll see. I wish you all a lot of success in what you're pursuing. Thank you. As long as the ring gets made, who's to say I won't get successful later? True. Like my goal is to buy the ring, all the rest of the rings myself, and then I'm going to what I'm planning to do is, in order to try to make it more enticing, is that I'm going to bring it to my friend down in LA, and I was going to pay him to oxidize and polish them all up, and then I was going to try to bring them to conventions to sell and see if they'll do better there. C212. Currently, I'm making a name for myself teaching magical classes at a local mystical society. Soon, I want to get a puppet to do a kids-oriented puppet idea on YouTube. The nonprofit is going to handle profits from that. Ooh. Okay. That's definitely... That is a direction I didn't see that coming in, but that sounds cool. I have a friend who used to do a lot of streaming based around magic and everything, and it was the first time I was actually, how do I say this, exposed to the whole culture, and I thought it was really cool. C212. Where's my C2 at? It is. And I tell you what, buddy, I could use a bunch of stickers. I appreciate it. I would genuinely appreciate it. You mean the bad bada? Well, kind of bad bada in a way. So, basically, we were talking about some more like I can't release details, but the idea is that we're talking about like cooperating in a sort of way. I haven't really messaged him since then. We're both very busy, I imagine, so I haven't really followed up recently. It's not something that I can work on with him right now, but in the future, I would love to work on him with it. Still, he reached out. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. I'm hoping so. In order for me to be able to really like work alongside him on the stuff that we talked about, is I actually need to be more successful myself and have an actual area for my operation. Like either I need to move and have like my own 2-bedroom apartment where I can use my space as like a workspace, and or like rent a warehouse space, which is a little bit more harder to think about, but like something like that. Would you still love me the same? Oh my god, are these stickers? Oh no, decals. No. I enjoy you in things. Okay, I just have to put one decal. It's not terrible. Not the end of the world. Who is? It does look pretty cool with the oxidation and polish, right? That's why I was thinking I would offer that as like a. I would sell them in person with oxidation and polish. That being said, I'm sorry that like for you guys who already bought the ring, I can't really offer that right now. Like unless like we changed your shipping address to me and then I got them polished and oxidized and then I ship it to you afterwards, like later down the line. But that's like a lot of extra work. He's busy at Toronto. Yeah. Shoot. Oh my god. Sorry, give me 1 second. This decal is like incredibly hard to put on. I think I got it. I did not get it. Hold on. Oh, please get in there. Get in there. Maybe. This puppet is just to obfuscate my identity to the public, so that way high profile customers I serve can't hate me for philosophical reasons. Fair. That's a very good idea actually. It's kind of like the same concept as VTubers putting or like streaming behind like a character, which makes it easier for them to not really have to worry about their face being out in the public and be able to kind of speak their mind still to a certain degree. I've low-key been a fanboy of his for the past year or two. Stumbled across the Bad Bada channel, which back then was Kings Must Rise. Yeah, no, I've actually been a fanboy of his basically since high school, I want to say, because I've always been a fan of his drawings, like his Pokemon hoodie drawings with the evolutions and stuff like that. And like when he drew all the Digimon stuff too, I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. So I've always seen his art and I've always followed him for it. And I've seen him at Anime Revolution once. I went to visit him and just say hi to him, and that's it. I'm pretty sure he doesn't recognize me from that. But I've been following his stuff forever. So when I like saw him on stream and everything, I just, followed and I said, "What's up?" And then one day I rated him and I just like I rated him, I chatted with him after rating him, and I just said, "What's up?" He's super cool. He like was perfectly fine with talking to me. I was just really random. I just randomly rated him, and I saw he was playing Valorant, and I was like, "Oh, I can talk to him about Valorant." So I just did. I was really glad to have gotten to like meet him. He's such a cool dude. And like now he's starting to work with Wei too, Zaranite. Zaranite's also a really good friend of mine, who I met also through Twitch/TikTok. And like, I was like, man, all the opportunities that I started getting from starting Twitch and everything made me really thankful that I started Twitch, because I met a lot of cool people like you guys, my friends that I met, like my Twitch friends that I met, and I met like I met a lot of people outside, like at conventions too, from Twitch streaming. And I just like, man, I would have never had the opportunity to pursue just working on my own thing if I didn't really jump into the whole dive on Twitch. That being said, I am also on TikTok right now, and I am a TikTok partner as well. So I am very thankful for both. Oh my god. This one decal took me so long to put on. Whew. Good night, Drill. Good luck at work tomorrow, man. Sometime a year and a half ago, I found out he streamed. The green KMR zip hoodie has been one of my favorite pieces to rock the past year. You know, I've never been able to rock green myself. Otherwise, I would have bought one too. God, it's super cool though. Yeah, like I was like, to be honest, when I raid people, I'm always like scared because I'm like, man, are people really willing to like talk afterwards? And he was just like super chill from the raid to talk to me and everything. So I was like, man, that's awesome. Like I was not expecting it, to be honest. Not that I didn't expect him to be a chill dude, but more of the fact that like most people aren't really as open to like chatting with just anybody right off the bat. I hit you up about some other stuff in the future. Sounds good. We have like a few things to like chat about at this rate. I'm not on social media yet for work reasons, but once I get that puppet, I can build my channel. Too bad Year the Wood Dragon for me is a warning to be frugal, so it looks like I'm gonna try start next year. Oh, are you a dragon? Are you Year the Dragon? Even my I Ching divination said to keep it humble. I feel that. I'm a water monkey, and I dread 4 years from now if I don't get to a point 4 years from now where I'm like in good economic standing, I'm gonna be kind of scary. Maybe you need a darker green. Oh no, you're right. Forest green is the color that works best for me skin tone wise. But like bright greens have never been that great on me. Earth Dragon tells me exactly how old I am. Earth Dragon. That puts you younger than me, no? No. I'm sorry, you're older than me. No, you're older than me. I think. I would think because at 18 with a copy of Fire Red. Yes, that would make more sense. I love this song, and that's on period. Peridot, you mean? I usually go for sage green or emerald green. Those are a little too high for me. I love Angemon, my favorite Digimon. Hey there, Drixlong. Hey yo, that's actually Nolan's favorite too. Or I know it's complete favorite, but Nolan does like Angemon a lot. Period.t, not Peridot. Oh, what's period.t? Sorry, I don't actually know. Edmund, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Till the day my life is through, this I promise you. Honkai Star Rail. Were you sailing across the stars? Period T? You're the snake? Oh, wait, are you? Oh, so next year is your year. Rail in the stars? Yes, sir. It's a gay slang? It's the gay saying. Oh, okay. I had no idea. I love the whole evolution line. Ah, nice, nice. Welcome Raiders, by the way. How you guys doing today? I'm so old. I joined the Germans in sacking Rome because they invaded my castle in Transylvania and tried to kill me. Water Rooster this year is my favorite. Is to reconnect with the childhood memories you've forgotten about. Gotta reconnect with Digimon and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Ultimate Muscle. I'm just kidding. Funny enough, though, unlikely mention. Majority of chat is usually is either older than me or around my age. Oh no, that's not completely true. But then we have a very good variety of ages in chat, typically speaking. PC 14. Are you older than me, Drexel? I forget. I don't remember actually, to be honest with you. I'm a 91 baby. Ah, yes, you're a year older than me. I just turned 32 like 5 days ago. On the porch with the balls in my hand. Welcome. Thank you. Door slam like a lie and painted this I don't know. I never felt before. Yeah. No. And I'll never get it back. No matter what I try to do, 'cause every time I think about you, I think about pain. I remember every single word you say, like deja vu. You say we're through. That's all I think about when I think about you. Sorry, I was trying to make sure I got the placement right for this. It's what I had and I'll never get it back. 'Cause no matter what I try to do, 'cause every time I think about you, I think about pain. I remember every single word you say, like deja vu. You say we're through. Oh, there's so many little pieces and details to Angemon. I'm a gold snake? Gold snake. Hey, look that up. I go shower now? Sounds good. Water dog. I still feel the same. I go shower now? Sounds good. 1993, baby. I think about pain. The Romans even sent this hunter a dung peel after me, but he let me escape in a spacecraft to the moon with my fiance for like 100 years. Then some weirdos landed on it and placed a fag, so I bailed and returned to Earth. Hold on. At first, I was confused and I was like, wait a second. Is this something off of Castlevania? But no, this is something completely different where you're combining different things. Like, huh? Thank you for the lurk, Shiki. TK is my favorite Digidestined, but Izzy and Mimi are close seconds. Oh yeah? Damn. I don't think I often find people who like Izzy. B125 and 20. B125 and 26. Pretty sure they're not a gold snake, but a metal snake. See, I'm so old, people don't even know my memes anymore. It's not Castlevania. I don't know, man. At the same time, though, I don't watch enough stuff to know either. Vampire Hunter D. Oh, goddamn. I've never watched that anime. I love Izzy for Tentomon, but the evolution before Tentomon is cute and funny. Oh, Multimon and what was before Multimon? I forget. But I also like Gomamon a lot. I like Gomamon a lot too. In Chinese culture, the 6 elements are water, fire, wind, earth, metal, and wood. Hmm. P, C, 2, and 3. But my body keeps on telling you yes. The lipstick's got me so out of breath. Down the morning time, taking myself. Satisfied and guilty as hell. Baby, there you go again, making me love you. Oh. On my body like a tattoo. Oh. I also had boba this whole entire time. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I shook it onto the table. Oh god, thank god it's wax paper. That's a 72-year-old cycle. So when I'm 72, I can meet the next generation of Earth Dragons and pass on my wisdom. 72-year-old cycle? That would make 6 cycles, right? Original and American remake, Bloodlust, both are good. Wait, Bloodlust? I've never heard of Bloodlust. Gold and metal is the same element in astrology. Alchemy is a different case. The cycle is 60 years. The cycle would be 72, no? Because there's 6 elements. 72. 72 would make more sense. 60 would be 5 elements. So 72 makes sense. I just thought about it, you know. I also just realized I accidentally cut too much off the foot. Oh no. You know, I'll just buff it out. It's only 5 elements? I thought there were 6. There's water, fire, wind, earth, metal, and wood. He told me he was repeating his birth element. There's no wind. Oh. Reading books of old, the legends and the myths. It's a toad, the moon and its eclipse. No, yeah. Nobel is correct. It's a 60-year cycle with wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Oh. Shaman King referenced this in their anime too. We were discussing this at work last week. Ah, interesting. Learning something new every day. That's why I have it really fresh in my head. Oh. Western is fire, water, wind, and earth. That's what they used in Avatar. Our Chinese coworker was celebrating really big. Apparently, it's an important birthday in China. To repeat your element. That would make sense, yeah. Oh, I need to use the bathroom actually. It's ridiculous. 10 months, and for some reason I just. It only happens once in a lifetime? That would make a lot of sense. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Unless you get to live to 120. I think Otis recorded age is like 110 plus or something. I'll be right back. Bathroom break. I'm back. Ugh. There is one single case of living past 120, a French lady who lived up until she was 122. As we get older, we get better and better at lying down until we don't get up again. At 120, I'm going to be like 2 degrees from pushing up daisies to someone else Who's gonna need to pass on wisdom? Mood. She is the only one who got to live past 120. It's cool the things we learned in the stream. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of cool things that we're talking about tonight that's really, really interesting. She passed in 1997. Oh, wow. That means with the food that we have in this day and age, nobody else will ever reach her potential. Okay. Now we work on the waist. Vegans, maybe? We got microplastics in our food now. Yeah, we're done for them. None of us are going to live over 100. But the power of vegans, you know, if there's anything I learned from Scott Pilgrim, they have powers. Trying to keep the calm when he looks in her eyes. Ooh, love, who's gonna look like you in love? Her runner-up actually died 2 years ago at 119. Mrs. Tanaka. It was such an interesting looking piece of C111, C211. An interesting part. Rockabye. Excuse me. Oh, so tired. C211. I don't think humanity is going to see 10 more generations with how we are cooking our planet. It's kind of sad to think about, but yeah, realistically speaking, unless we find some way to like change it up, it's going to be really rough. I don't really know how the state of our future is going to look at this rate. Not like it'll matter to us because we'll be dead, but it is something to think about. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. Are you still missing a lot from the build? I can't really tell. I'm almost done, actually, I'd like to say. Probably another hour worth, though, but I'm just taking a long time doing it because not in a particular rush. Blossom 262, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What is meant to ever live past that 116 years old? Mr. Kimura. It's the Japanese. The Japanese will live long and prosper. Probably because their lifestyle. But it's you who fell further to fall. I just realized I forgot to post on Instagram that I would be going live today. Oh well. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Japan and Korea have a lot of prone who live over 100. People who live over 100, I say. I don't want to get like even close to 100. If I can complete my checklist by 40, I can easily be happy with my life. You know, that's a good way to go about things. At this point, I don't think I'll be able to finish my checklist until I'm at least 60. Which, unfortunately, a lot of things I want to do, I would want to do when I'm younger. But financially speaking, I don't know how possible that is right now. I am titanium. Oh my god, this is so hard to cut. I am titanium. I'm over 40 and my checklist is definitely not checked. Genuinely fair. Every religion says there are better worlds out there, and if Buddhists are right, then I already completed this level once and I don't want to play it again. Fair, actually. Not that I'm not happy with my life. Of course, it's just more of a matter of like things that you would like to, experience or do. What do you want to do, David? Unlurk. Well, it's kind of like, I guess, more embarrassing to say, but a lot of things that I want to do are like half of them are materialistic to a certain degree. I don't dream of grandiose plans like traveling all across the world, but like I would like to travel to like 2 to 3 more, like 3 countries at the very least. Like I would like to visit Japan, I would like to visit Europe, I would like to visit Taiwan and Korea, I would like to visit Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, etc. Like I would like to visit a lot of places. I would like to experience and see more things in the world. I want to live in a nice home. It doesn't have to be a house. I'm okay with a nice apartment, but I want my own space. As someone who's lived in a cramped apartment with their family their entire lives and barely being able to get by financially speaking as it is, like I dream of having a space to myself. So that's something I've always yearned for. Another thing that's really random, but like I really want to have like a little theater room. I don't want a giant movie theater, but I would like to have a projector, I want to be able to have a day where I can sit at home, turn on my projector and like just relax. And like something like that is something that I like dream of right now. It's not something that's feasible right now, sadly, but it is something that I dream of right now. Ironically, I dream of like VR stuff too, because like I mentioned before on stream, the reason why I'm so infatuated with VR is because it gives you the ability to live in a world that's like not shackled by your current like everyday constraints. So like having like the Apple whatever it's called, Visual Pro, I forgot the name of it. Like that's like genuinely really close to like my ideal like reality kind of thing. Like I think it's really cool, and someday I would like to own one of those if I could. I think it's a really, really crazy product that really, really went in on the expanding a person's like reality. Separate from the living room, it's more AR than VR. I know it's more AR than VR, but just like things that I dream of is being able to have things like floating in the air, or like have screens that I can just like I can manipulate. Which is why, like, how my room, I have like a screen here, and I have a laptop here. It's like literally the type of thing that I envision. Like I try to get as close as I can to like my ideal look in the what space I do have, but like, I don't have enough space to do so, of course. What do you mean by separate from living room? You mean like separate from having a projector in the living room? Well, my goal is not simply just to have a projector in my own room or anything. It's just, or not simply, but like overall, it's just to have a projector, if that makes any sense. I'm actually saving for it now, and I'm close to calling a realtor for like a tiny house that me and my cat can live in. That sounds insane. That sounds super cool. But those are just some things to say that I'm like really gunning for. Part of my dream has changed a little bit, it would be cool if I had a nice little room where I can like work out of. So I dream of having like a 2-bedroom apartment where one of the rooms is like my own workspace for my business. And like from there, that's like just, if I ever get bigger and I expand to the point where like I would need a warehouse or something, that would be another dream to attain, you know, stuff like that. You'll get it one day. Thank you, thank you. They make 4K 60 FPS ones. "4K 60 FPS ones for the Apple Vision Pro." I was like finding 60K houses in California and stuff, and I found like 50K homes in Bulgaria and like $700 houses in the Philippines. But the requirements to live there long term are rough. Yeah, no, I don't know how I could manage that either. Uh, 3-bedroom townhouse maybe. I mean, I would be okay with a 2-bedroom apartment for myself right now. Like that's I'm really just looking at things in terms of like how doable it would be for me. I just want to convert a garage with offices, garage with offices into a 2 to 3 story small house. My current apartment's too big for me. I could have a roommate, but I hate living with other people. It's also the cheapest place in my area. Yeah? I just realized this head can't put in here yet. I can't put the head on yet. Maybe in like out of the urban areas, you can find cheap homes in Cali, like way out of the urban areas. That's a mood, yeah. Like super suburban, like, I don't know, central Cal somewhere. Garage to work on cars, small office front, mezzanine gaming room office, live out the back of it. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. To be honest, like, in order to get like the ideal place, it would probably be more affordable in like Vegas to do something like that. The things that I want. It's also not something I can see being feasible at the moment. I need to tell you something. Okay. C12, C110. Is a sweet revelation. They go for like 90 to 120K in San Luis Obispo, but it's a trailer park, so you rent the land. Ah, San Luis Obispo. That would make more sense. That area is definitely very suburban. Not even the Corona area has houses that cheap, and that area is still in development with pretty much nothing around it. Trailer parks are running into a problem where they raise rent to evict the elderly and fixed income. Then, because they can't afford to move the house, they have to abandon it to the profit or trailer park. Mm. I don't ever want to rent land. I want to buy a single family home. Preferably if it has 3 units on it for my first loan to live in. I want a single unit detached family home with a yard and at least 3 rooms. That's a mood. I have a smaller dream than that. I just want a nice 2-bedroom apartment to myself, which is still very expensive. I'm running out of my mind. I need to tell you something. I really, 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 really like you. We're out of touch. Really, 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 really like you. Okay. C2, C1. C118. Start off one at a time. Why did you run away? I was there for you in your darkest times. For you in your darkest times. Where we are. Who knows how to toss on my knees. Following the path that leads to you. The map that leads to you. C218. By 3 units, I assume triplets, not rooms. I definitely do not want kids. I have a cat, and that is responsible enough for me. She is the nicest, most polite cat I met. That's cute. I also don't think I can have kids, personally. Not with struggling already at the age of 32. I wonder where we are. C116. Kids definitely need a lot of space and money. Yeah. It's not something that I think that it's possible for me. But at the same time, like, I never saw myself as the type to have kids overall growing up. Just because I feel like in order to have kids, you need to be able to be financially responsible enough to consider having kids, and I'm nowhere near that, so not something I can see myself doing. But it's not like I personally wanted kids to begin with, so yeah. It depends. Well, I'm sure it definitely is. It definitely depends. It's just that growing up the way I did, like to be frank, I feel like um I feel like it was not feasible. Like, realistically speaking, I don't think my parents should have had me because they already had my older brother, and he was 14 when they decided to have me, and like, or maybe he was 13. He was like 13 when when they decided to have me, and I'm like, they don't even like they didn't have any they didn't have any type of plan. Much like most immigrant families, their concept was they thought like as long as they did whatever they could to have their kids work hard, that the kids could be able to provide for the family afterwards. But here I am, unable to provide for the family by myself. I don't even provide for the family anymore because I can barely provide for myself. And so I'm able to keep up to myself, but I don't ask for anything either. I'm not in a position where I can really help much. So like, it's just different. I understand where you're coming from. Yeah. At least for me, I can't ever see myself having children with the way I grew up. I just don't want children. And I'm not interested either, so it doesn't matter. But it's just like, yeah. Oh. If I'm gonna have a kid, I'm gonna adopt a teenager. You know, that's admirable. Society, or was it? I believe they say it's the hardest to adopt a teenager, but at the same time, teenagers are the ones who need help the most. People who don't really want to have kids shouldn't be having them. I agree with that. Adoption in America is insane. I was treated like a paycheck with five other foster kids, but someone who wanted to adopt me had to jump through months of paperwork, so teens aren't getting adopted, only the young kids do. Is it because of the checks they get for fostering kids? I didn't plan mine, but I always knew I wanted kids, but they just came earlier than I thought. Right. You mentioned that um you had your first when you were still studying. Yeah, this is why I always just try not to chance it myself. I'm like I can't see myself being able to have kids. And I always talk about it beforehand with someone if I am going to be with someone. I'm like, "Hey, this is what's this is what I these are like limitations or boundaries, and I wouldn't be interested other than this. Granted, that's not something that you can always like put out, but it is something to think about. Boundaries and all that. Foster parents get government paid child support essentially. I think teens don't get adopted out of psychology. People who want to adopt usually want their kids raising, not damaged goods. Who would you pick? Innocent 2-year-old kid or abandoned street criminal 13-year-old unlikely mention? Wait, you just put yourself out there. Fair. I have a friend who they want kids, and I've talked to them about this before. Not like with me, but it's more like I've talked to them about this this topic. And excuse me, I need to sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. I had this conversation with a friend who mentions that they don't want to have kids. Sorry, they don't want to birth kids because they feel like they would be doing a better. They like personally believe that it would be much better to adopt instead. And so their goal someday in the future is when they're financially stable enough and they feel like they're settling down, is that they would like to adopt with their partner, and they want to adopt teens actually, because to them they're also quite younger than me. So I didn't think about this before, but their generation, they're much more, how do I say this? Depending on where they come from, but like in their generation specifically, they feel like they want to help the world more, and by doing so, like they feel like teens deserve to be adopted. I mean, everyone deserves to be adopted, but it's more like they feel like they want to be the ones who would be willing to adopt teens because most people aren't willing to. Sorry, I just realized that all the songs recently have been from the same artist. It's easier for Americans to adopt out of the country than in country. I've heard that as well, actually. Yeah. Anybody who plans to go through the adoption process, I recommend they prepare themselves for lots of heartbreak. Fair. I got back in the server. Hell yeah. Even won a game while in server. Silver, let's go. I'll be there for ya. I'll be there for ya. I'll be there for ya. They make the process of adoption super difficult. Let's go buffer so I don't fall back into bronze. Gotta do my Genshin and Honkai dailies now. Sounds like a plan. There for ya, I'll be there for ya. I'll be there for ya. I'll be there for ya. I'm so glad I got out of doing dailies. It looks like he's doing weapons and sides now. Oh yeah, I'm pretty much done actually. All I need to do is put on the weapons. A lot of country adoptions go along the lines of you're so close but never there, and when you have to fork over the same amount of money again to try another possible adoption process, then you have to fork over the life. I'll be there for ya. 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 Oh, all right. I think we finally did it. We did it, guys. We built Angemon. That was that was like a 3 hour build. Wasn't that long, but it also felt kind of long because it's late into the night. We did it. Oof. I'm gonna take a photo of this for the YouTube video. If I want to get started, what do you recommend?